Okay, it's time to continue my Dizzy Let's Play, my Winter World Dizzy Let's Play. So as you can see, I'm here on the screen with all the items which I think might be useful from this point on in the playthrough with 26 coins left, with 26 coins that I've got looking for the last 4. So onwards we go, trying to find more. I'll just check these railings first. Okay, one thing that I thought about doing before was getting this piece of straw here from the roof and trying to put it in the dragon's nest, maybe to make the dragon's nest fluffier for it so that it'll be more comfortable, and then maybe I'll miraculously get a reward for it even though the dragon won't have seen me do it. So down we go. And I'll take the spade just in case I need to dig it in or something. No, that hasn't worked. Well, it does look funny though. And another thing I meant to try before was going to the end of this passageway here and trying to go through this block, because of how sometimes blocks like that are walk-throughable or transparent, or you can go through them in Dizzy games anyway. But I'll try collecting these pieces of wood in case they're hiding coins behind them. I mean, I know coins would probably be too wide to be hidden behind these things, but in desperate times you've got to do desperate things, haven't you? And I don't dare walk close to those rocks in case I get stuck forever there, because that kind of thing happens often to me in Dizzy games. Didn't mean to talk to you. Got me excited for a second, Matt. Up we go. Just try these girders and then up we go. So now I might as well take with me the items which I'll try refilling the bucket just in case I need water again for something. I can't remember if I do or not in this game, since I remember very little about it. You fill your empty bucket with water. I noticed it didn't say you fill your empty bucket with water again. No, so it hasn't really got my hopes up. But I'll take it with me anyway, and also the matches and the spade. So now I'll check these fences in case there's anything behind them. Like coins. I'll check this bit of bark. This leaf, no. This bit of bark, no. And I can't collect these clump of leaves, can I? Ah, 27. Making Jeremy Roenick proud. My old favourite NHL hockey player when I was a teenager. Back in the days when I'd never actually seen NHL hockey, and I'd only encountered the players through the old NHLPA 93 hockey game on the Mega Drive, Sega Mega Drive console. Now just checking more of these background fences and walls in case there's coins behind them. How about these windows? The door. Now we got to try these ones as well. It's a common thing to just use the action key on everything when you're looking for coins or you don't know what to do in a dizzy game. And I've found another. I'll go and put this piece of railing somewhere where it stands out so that I'll mold it to fault so that I'll know it's an item, just in case I need to use it for a puzzle or something. Just checking the leaves and the bark, the tree bark. Maybe even the handle of the torch. These leaves are this fence. Are these fences? Or maybe the furthest leaves off this ledge. No. This torch handle. No. This tree bark. No. Could even be the walls of a shack like this, but I doubt it considering I got a coin from that window, from behind that window frame, which is on the floor there. How about this tree bark? Or this window? Typical, I always need to clear my throat when I'm talking. In videos and other important occasions. Makes me think of one time when some kind of psychologist or doctor came out to me or whatever, and I can normally speak without getting bits in my throat and whatnot, but on that particular day I had this kind of tickle in my throat that just wouldn't stop when I was talking to them, and it was quite infuriating. Maybe it's nervousness. But I can't jump in this roof, can I? No. The meeting hall. I wonder what kind of meeting is going on there then. I'll just check these railings as well. Okay, now time to go down and check behind other possible hiding places for coins. Although, I could try and get in that pointy tree again, I suppose. See if there's a hidden platform in it. Then I could kind of possibly remove leaves from it and collect coins from it. No. I'll shed these tree barks then. Unless I've already done it before, can't remember. And I think I've checked that piece of fence on the right hand side of the wall of the generator room, haven't I? Yeah, I have. Possibly. That tree bark isn't collectible up here, is it? No. Looking for more hidden ledges in this tree. But it doesn't seem like it. The bark isn't collectible. Don't suppose there's a coin hidden under that lump of snow there. No. Oh, there's a lump of snow. No. Oh, there's tree bark. No. Maybe this clump of leaves is collectible. Yes. Only one more coin needed. I knew I needed to use the snow for added height for something in this game. But no, usually in Dizzy games the last coin is always the hardest one to find. And I can't jump in this branch, can I? Use it as a platform. No. And I'm guessing this one's too high. When I used to play Dizzy games as a child like this one, I used to always need guides in magazines like Amstrad Action and whatnot in order to complete them because I was too dumb to do it by myself as a kid. Don't suppose throwing the buckets of water in the volcano would put it out. Have to be miraculous water to do that, but you never know. No. Or maybe I could dig here to a huge water supply. Or dig the snow into the water for some strange reason. Maybe I need to look off more towards the left side of the map where Dylan is. And then again I can try digging those boulders, picking, smashing through those boulders where the armor rock would normally be in Dizzy 3, aka Fantasy World Dizzy. I could try collecting these leaves as well. And these tree barks. And these fences. This won't end up being a boring video, by the way. I'm wondering if in the future, if I make any videos in playing these Dizzy games where I don't make any progress whatsoever in the half hour, I might quit them. But then again, quitting was never really my style. Well, not anymore anyway. Or if I can smash through the well door with the pickaxe. Not brickwork, baby. No. And can I collect these tree barks? No. And I can't jump into these background mountains, can I? No. And the shopkeeper doesn't have anything more to say. No. Maybe one of these tree leaves is collectible if I haven't tried that already. Or the tree bark, no. Or this big set of leaves, no. I'll just try jumping into the tree, see if there's any platforms in it. I remember the first times I was playing through this game back in 2011 or 2012, also at Christmas time, and I was stuck getting the last coin for a long time. Suppose I could try the spade there. I'll just drop something and go back to the spade. Could imagine a coin being hidden under that lump of snow. But I doubt it, doesn't seem familiar whatsoever to me. Okay, on we go. Make sure I've got the flippers. Yeah. I'll try the spade on that bit of snow as well. No. And this torch handle isn't collectible. No. Sometimes in Dizzy games it's even possible to jump on swords on the walls and use them as platforms. They can be very deceptive. And this piece of chandelier isn't collectible. No. The box. No. Also check the walls to see if I can jump through them or not. No. plants isn't collectible. See if we can jump through this wall for my death in the fire, but I can't. That's a strange place for a fire though, so maybe we can light the matches on it. No. And you know that I'm getting desperate here because I'm gonna try and jump to my death in this fire. But I can't. Not burn the door down either. Maybe Daisy's found the last coin, but she hasn't. Or maybe she wants to wear the flippers because she's secretly got a swimming hobby that I don't know about. One thing I've thought about trying is falling down that spike pit to see if there's a secret ledge or something there, but I doubt it. This wall isn't transparent either, no. I'll try jumping through this wall too here. Try the chandelier. No. I think I've tried all these boxes too, but I'll do it again. No such luck. I don't suppose I can jump in the chandelier. Doesn't seem like it. Doesn't seem like many places left, or I haven't checked. Or I could try this chandelier too. No. What about pieces of the shield, maybe? I'll use the pickaxe on the barrel to smash it for some reason. No. I'll try going down into the dungeon and seeing if there's anything there that'll give me any ideas. Doubt the barrel that brought me here will yield any fruit either. Try setting fire to it, but no. What about the legs of this cupboard, maybe? Or the shelves of it, even. No. And this isn't a platform, no. And the skeleton won't talk to me and give me any hints either. I can't burn this door down or smash through it either. Back out we go. Seems familiar. Another set of leaves though might be hiding the coin. The more I remember of this game. And this is where I was going to try the pickaxe again. No. And I can't knock these rocks down either. maybe this clump of leaves is collectible. Yeah, 30 coins. I'm a genius. No, I can just collect it. I think that said you've collected all the coins. Should have left it on faster. But then again, I'll be able to pause it when I watch this video again, so no harm done. Just need to go and find that troll now, and give him the coins, and then it should be game over. Jumping with excitement now, because the game should be over, I think. Funny, I thought there was an actual dragon in this game as well. But that might just be Fantasy World Dizzy. I've got the 30 coins for you. Maybe now I can afford to move away from here. Here, take the key before I change my mind. Well, if you do change your mind, I'd expect to get the money back, good sir. Goodbye. And I'm still wearing the flippers, yes. So it seems like the snow shovel was a red herring item after all, along with a book of matches. Hi Daisy, I've got the key. You turn the key in the lock and the door opens. Oh cozy, oh dizzy and nice and warm now, my hero. Yeah, that's the end. Goodbye everyone. Overall, I really liked this Dizzy fan mod. It's always really good to play it during the cold, wintry Christmas days, I think, even though I've only done it twice. And as usual with Dizzy games, I recommend them to everyone, especially this mod, which I think holds true to the general spirit of the Dizzy games, since there's not really any profanity, there's no profanity or vulgarity or anything like that, and it retains the innocence and magical wonder of the original Dizzy games. I could give it 10 out of 10 as a rating, but anyway, I suppose it's time to go now. So goodbye everyone, and have a great day, and I'll see you next game. Bye.